through streets we used to know, every corner whispers your soul. The world moves on, but I remain trapped in love and silent pain. Your laughter haunts my empty room. Your memory fills the quiet gloom. I tell myself I've let you go, but my heart doesn't know. I've tried to sleep, I've tried to run, pretend the past is all undone. But even in the morning light, my heart still calls your name tonight. Heart still calls your name. Through every tear, through every flame, I moved on, or so they say, but I'm still lost in yesterday. Still calls your name. I hide my pain behind a smile. I walk alone each lonely mile. The world forgets, the world moves fast, but memories of you still last. I see your face in fleeting dreams, a love that's torn apart at the seams. I reach for you, but you're not there, just empty air and cold despair. I tell myself it's time to heal, that loving you was all unreal. But no matter how I try, my heart still calls, I cannot lie. Heart still calls your name. Through every tear, through every flame, I've moved on, or so they say, but I'm still lost in yesterday. I hear your voice in every sound, in every shadow you're around. No matter where I go, I feel the same. My heart still calls your name. If I could speak to you tonight, I'd say the words I held inside. I'd ask you why love couldn't stay, why hearts must break along the way. I don't hate you, I don't blame, I just take the same. Even when the world forgets our story, my heart remembers all its glory. Heart still calls your name. Through every tear, through every flame, I've moved on, but it's not the same. Your memory lingers in the pain. I hear your voice in every sound, in every shadow you're around. I can't escape, I feel the same. My heart still calls your name. Even when the night is through, even when the world feels new, no one else can take your place. My heart still calls your name. I ignore the signs written on your face, every silence, every step away. I kept believing love could be strong, but I was holding on for too long. I made excuses for your cold goodbyes, turned your distance into hopeful lies. I gave you chances you'd never earned, while my heart waited for its turn. I stayed when leaving was the truth. lost myself just loving you. I chose you too long when you were already gone. I fought for a love that didn't fight back. I chose you too long. I stayed when I was wrong. Now I'm left with the weight of what we had. I broke myself just to belong. I chose you. I chose you too long. I watched you drift into someone new while I was still choosing you. You said be patient, give me time, but time was never on my side. I held your name like it was home, even when I felt alone. I let my heart ignore the cost. To loving you was what I lost. I kept the hope you let decay. You walked away, I stayed. I chose you too long when you were already gone. I fought for a love that didn't fight back. I chose you too long. I stayed when I was wrong. Now I'm left with the weight of what we had. I broke myself just to belong. I chose you. If loving you was my mistake, then I paid with every break. I would have left if I knew the truth. But love is blind when it's you. I don't regret the love I gave. I regret the parts of me that stayed. I chose you too long, but I loved you so strong, even when it was killing me inside. I chose you too long. Now I'm learning to move on with scars you left that time won't hide. I lost myself in your song. I chose you. I chose you too long. So if you ever wonder why I'm gone, it's 'cause I stayed for too long. I didn't stop loving you, I just finally chose me. I told myself I'd be stronger now, that I'd stop hoping for your call. But every time my phone lights up, I still think it's you after all. I said I'd learn my lesson, that love shouldn't hurt this way. But my heart keeps trusting promises, even after you walked away. They say faith is meant to save us, but mine keeps breaking through. I keep giving all my heart passing cars. I told myself I'd stop remembering, but memories don't listen to scars. I loved you without a safety net, without a way to fall. Now I'm standing in the aftermath, still believing in it all. I tried to build these walls so high to keep my heart from pain, but every time I think of you, they fall like rain. I still believe too much in second chances and goodbye, in love that stays when things get hard and doesn't just pass by. I know you left, I know you're gone, I know I should be strong, but I still believe too much that one day I won't be wrong. Maybe I'm not broken, maybe I just feel too deep. Maybe loving with my whole heart is a promise I'll always keep. If loving you was my weakness, then it was also my truth. I'd rather hurt than feel nothing, I'd rather believe than lose. I still believe too much, even when my heart is tired, even when the tears keep falling and hope feels expired. I'm learning how to let you go, but some nights I still choose to hold on to the part of me that still believes too much. One day I'll love without fear, without holding on to your touch, but tonight I'm still healing, and I still believe too much. Everyone says I look okay, like I've moved on, like I'm brave. I nod and smile, play my part, but they don't hear my breaking heart. Your name still lives inside my chest, a quiet ache I can't confess. I packed away the things we were, but not the pain you left in her. I learned to laugh, I learned to cope, I learned to live without the hope. But some nights cut a little deep when memories won't let me sleep. I'm still here hurting after all this time. You let go easy, but I'm losing my mind. I tried to heal, I tried to move, but every road still leads to you. I wear a smile that isn't true. I'm still here hurting over you. The days go by, I get things done, but nights remind me I'm the one who loved too much, who stayed too long, who thought our love was strong. I hear your voice in empty rooms, in broken dreams, in quiet tunes. I swear I'm fine, I say the words, but silence knows how bad it hurts. They say be strong, like strength is free, like pain just leaves when told to leave. I'd give my all to feel okay, but healing takes me every day. I'm still here hurting, trying to survive. You found your peace, I'm barely alive. I let you go, or so I say, but my heart never got the memo that day. I live my life, but something's missing too. I'm still here hurting over you. If love was fair, you'd feel this pain. You know my nights, you know my rain. But maybe loving was my crime, to feel so deeply all the time. I don't hate you, I just ache for the plans we didn't make. I still choose you, even now. That's the truth I won't say out loud. I'm still here hurting, under fading light. I look so strong, but I cry every night. Maybe one day I'll finally heal. Maybe this ache won't feel so real, but until then my heart tells the truth. I'm still here hurting over you. If you ever wonder where I've been, I'm learning how to breathe again. Still standing, still uncertain, still here hurting. I felt you slipping through my hands like sand I never could command. I tried to love you soft and slow, but love was something you outgrew. I read your silence in your eyes. Every smile came with a lie. You were gave you all I had inside. You gave me reasons just to cry. This was the love I couldn't hold. No matter how tight I tried, it slipped away through broken vows and words you left behind. This was the love I couldn't hold. I fought, I begged, I broke. I I stayed when staying hurt the most. You were a memory, I was home. I blame myself for every tear, like losing you was something earned. You said it's not your fault, then left with half my heart and no regret. I learned too late, love can't survive when only one heart's still alive. I tried to heal what wasn't mine while you were already fine. This was the love I couldn't hold, no matter how tight I tried. It slipped away through broken vows and words you left behind. This was the love I couldn't hold. I fought, I begged, I broke. I watched you fade right out of reach. This love I couldn't hold. If loving you was all I knew, then losing you broke me in two. I would've changed, I would've stayed if love alone could make you stay. But hearts don't listen when they're gone. They leave before the truth comes on. This was the love I couldn't hold, and that's the hardest part. I lost you while I gave you every piece of my heart. This was the love I couldn't hold. I'm learning to let go, but part of me will always ache for love I couldn't hold. So if you ever feel this song, know I loved you deep and long, even when you slipped away. I held on as long as I could. We were young hearts running too fast, trying to make forever last. You said just wait, I'm not ready yet. I said I will and placed my bet. I held your hand through every doubt, believed our love would figure it out. But patience hurts when hope's alone, waiting by a silent phone. I stayed believing you'd come around, while time kept letting us down. This was the love that needed time, but time was never on our side. I waited while you changed your mind, held your heart while losing mine. This was the love that needed time. I stayed, you slowly said goodbye. I learned too late, love can't survive if only one heart's still trying. I made a home inside you, maybe. Built my dreams, I'm not yet, baby. Every promise felt so close, but always slipped right through my hope. You hate you, I just wish you didn't leave me like this. This was the love that needed time, and I gave more than I could find. I stayed until I disappeared, just hoping you'd be ready here. This was the love that needed time. Now all that's left are lessons learned. I loved you right, I loved you true, even when time never chose us to. So if you ever feel this song and wonder where we went wrong, remember me waiting in the rain for a love that needed time. I packed your photos in, packed your photos in a box, put our letters in a lock. Told myself it's all behind, but you still live inside my mind. I changed the places, changed my days, learned new routes, new ways, but every road I try instead leads back to love that stayed in my head. I don't talk about you anymore, but silence says what I ignore. I look okay, but I'm not free. You're still a part of me. It's the love that stayed in my head long after the words were said, long after we said goodbye. It won't leave me behind. I buried the pain, I try to forget, but memories don't feel regret. I moved on with life instead, but not the love that stayed in my head. I hear your laugh in crowded rooms, in quiet nights and lonely tunes. Every song sounds just like you. Every almost still feels true. You moved on like I was done, like our story weighed a ton. I stayed with questions left unsaid, and love that stayed in my head. They say time will fix the scars, but time just shows me who we are. I healed enough to stand alone, but not enough to let you go. It's the love that stayed in my head when my heart should have let it end. I learned to smile, learned to pretend, but I still miss what we had then. I shut the door, I turned the page, but my heart never left that stage. I moved on with life instead, but not the love that stayed in my head. If I could rewrite every line, I'd erase the day you changed your mind. But love don't listen, love don't care. It stays wherever hearts are bare. I don't want you back, it's not that. I just want peace I never had. I don't cry like I once did, but I still feel every bit. It's the love that stayed in my head, in every tear I never shed, in every night I lose let you go. Or so I said, but love still lives inside my head. We started out with equal dreams, two hearts believing in the same thing. But somewhere down that fragile line, your world kept growing, mine stood still. I carried hope like it was light. You carried doubts you kept inside. I gave you more than I could bear, in a love that wasn't fair. I kept choosing us every day. You were already walking away. This was a love that wasn't fair. I gave you all, you barely cared. I held us up when you let go, and paid the price alone. This was a love that wasn't fair. I broke so you could breathe in air. I lost myself just to stay in a love that wasn't fair. I learned your moods like second skin, felt every change you kept within. You never asked how I was doing, just assumed I'd always be there. I swallowed pain to keep the peace, turned all my hurt into belief. You found your strength, I lost my ground, while love kept tearing me down. When only one heart chose to speak. This was a love that wasn't fair. I stayed loyal, you weren't there. I kept the faith when it was gone. I stayed while you moved on. This was a love that wasn't fair. I'll heal from scars I had to wear, but deep inside I always swear I loved you right, even if it wasn't fair. So if you ever wonder why I left, it wasn't lack of love I felt. I was learning how to care for myself after loving in a love that wasn't fair. The sun goes down, I'm doing fine. I keep myself busy past the time. But when the city turns off its light, your memory comes alive. The silence talks louder than words. Every thought feels like it hurts. I hold my phone but don't call you, knowing that I shouldn't, but wanting to. I laugh with friends, I say I'm okay. I wear my strength all through the day. But when the world says goodnight, I lose the fight. I'm missing you more at night, when the stars know how I feel, when there's no one left to hide from, and the pain turns real. I pretend I'm strong in daylight, but under the pale moonlight I fall apart, I lose the fight. Missing you more at night. Your name still lives in every song. Every almost right feels wrong. I sleep on your side of the bed, talking to ghosts inside my head. I told myself I'd let you go, but hearts don't listen, they just know. I close the door, I turn the page, but love still keeps me in its cage. They say time heals what love has done, but healing hasn't found me yet. I'm learning how to breathe alone, but not how to forget. I'm missing you more at night, when the room feels too empty, when the quiet says your name and you're not here with me. I hold my tears till morning light, but they fall every night. I fall apart, I lose the fight. I'm missing you more at night. If I could stop these memories, I'd sleep without you haunting me. But every dream brings back your face, like love refuses to rise. I don't hate you, I just ache for the life we didn't make. I loved you in the purest way, that still hurts me to this day. I'm missing you more at night, when my heart can't pretend, when the darkness knows my truth and where I end. Maybe someday I'll be alright, maybe I'll sleep without this fight, but until then, every night I'm missing you more at night. When morning comes, I'll smile again, like I've healed, like I've moved on then. But when the stars fill up the sky, I'll miss you more at night. Held my breath when you walked in, like maybe love still knew my name. You smiled like nothing ever happened, while my heart was drowning in pain. I kept my words behind my eyes so you wouldn't see the truth. Every time I try to let go, my tears fell back to you. I told myself I was getting stronger, but the nights keep proving me wrong. Every memory pulls me under, every silence feels too long. My tears fell for you, even when I tried to be strong. They fell in the quiet moments when I knew you were gone. I smiled for the world to see, but my heart always knew. No matter how far I ran away, my tears fell for you. Your name still lives in every song. I can't escape the sound. The love I gave you freely is the love that keeps me down. You said time would make it easier, that I learned how to move on. But time just taught my broken heart how to miss you when you're gone. I was loving you with everything, you were loving halfway through. You let go so easily while I was holding you. My tears fell for you, like rain that wouldn't end. They fell for every promise that you never meant. I tried to stop loving you, tried to be someone new, but every time my heart breaks again, my tears fell for you. If loving you was a mistake, it's one I can't undo. Because even in the deepest pain, I still see the good in you. I don't hate you, I just wish you felt what I felt too. Maybe then you'd understand why my tears fell for you. My tears fell for you, when hope slipped through my hands. They fell in the lonely nights I still don't understand. I learned to heal, I learned to breathe, I learned to make it through, until my heart forgets your name. My tears will fall for you. I don't cry where anyone can see. I don't ask for something new. I just let the pain remind me my tears fell for you.